Jonny here. Right now I'm in Cuba at Rancho La Guabina. Every year Wild Frontiers runs a horse riding trip from here, and in this short film I'm going to explain a little bit more about that tour. Located in Pinar del Rio province, amongst some of the country's most beautiful landscapes of gentle farmland and picturesque forested hills, La Guabina is a government-owned stud farm, home to over 200 horses, 170 of which are brood mares. But as with all holidays to Cuba, first of all, you're going to pass through the country's vibrant capital. Havana, a city of magnificent decaying colonial architecture, of monuments and parks, of museums, art galleries, music bars, and of course large old American cars. Like most cities, Havana is a place where living culture and distant history seamlessly merge. As well as taking a walking tour of the Old Town, you'll also enjoy a tour of many of the town's other attractions whilst taking a ride in a wonderful open-top Cadillac. From Havana, we'll head southwest down to La Guabina for the main riding element of the trip, where we'll spend the next few nights. Whilst it's very unlikely the architecture of the main ranch house or the food that's served up in the perfunctory restaurant on its ground floor will have you waxing lyrical on TripAdvisor, everything else is magic. From the tropical forested hills around the farm to the shaded rivers running through them, from the cheery senoritas that serve you your meals to the old vaqueros that guide you on your steeds, from the horses themselves, sometimes encouraged into some pretty impressive party tricks, to the ever-present views of the lakes and the majestic swaying royal palms, La Guabina has something special and forms a wonderful place to ride, walk and relax away from the more chaotic urban life that Cuba has to offer. And that's not it. From here we take a break from the saddle to have a well-earned day relaxing on the beach before heading to Trinidad. In 2 weeks' time, Trinidad will celebrate its 500th anniversary. Founded only a few years after Christopher Columbus discovered the Americas, the town shot to prominence in the 19th century as one of the world's largest exporters of sugar. With its fine plazas, its palaces and churches, its famous cobble streets lined by colourful homes, the town is now regarded as one of the finest examples of colonial architecture anywhere in the Caribbean. And so well preserved is the town that in 1988 it was granted UNESCO World Heritage status, and today forms a fundamental part of most cultural trips to Cuba. But of course, primarily on this trip, it's all about the horse riding, and that is magnificent. The horses that you'll ride are either Andalusian or Pinto breeds, which are perfect for this sort of terrain. The tack and saddlery is of a really good quality, and the landscapes are as magnificent and diverse as any I've had the pleasure of riding through. So if you like riding holidays and wish to experience the history, culture and modern living of one of the world's last communist countries, then give this horse riding trip to Cuba some careful consideration. Personally, I've absolutely loved it.